Hey, just want to let you know that we had a really exciting hunting season this year. Started off a little bit slow. Grandson, he was in a lot of sports, so I only had weekends sometimes, and sometimes it would pass up a couple of weekends. Might be 2 or 3 before we get back out in the woods again. Decided to go out and do a little bit of hunting here. We is in an area that been seeing a lot of deer. Got a lot of deer on trail camera. And we got some really good pictures of some nice bucks. And we ended up, first couple times we hunted, we've been hunting out of tents, out of the ground blinds. And we was hunting the close ones first, and we've been seeing quite a few deer, but they always kind of come down and fed through and headed across the field and went down to another area where we had another tent set up. And so we decided this one day there, we decided, you know, hey, we've been seeing deer here, but yet that kind of been filtering down towards the other tent across the field. So we thought, you know, next time we come out, we're going to go down there and walk across the field, and we're going to go down there and hunt. And so Cole, I'm going to let him talk a little bit about how the hunt went that morning, and let him say what he has to say with the hunt.
There. And I look up on the hill, like the sun's just now starting to come up, and I see 3 does coming, and they come our way, but then instead of coming like more to the right, they went left, hopped the fence, looked our way, but then decided to go the other way because for some reason. On the hill, and here comes 2 deer that we think are does, and they walk into the middle of the field, and I look out a little off to the right, and here comes a nice mature buck that we think's an 8-pointer that walked in, and the 2 deer that we thought were does were actually one a small buck and a nice 6-point buck. And then the 8-point came in, and I put an arrow in him.
So how far out in the field were they?
From the beginning, like they were out probably 50 yards. my buck was really limping. Remember that? Like he was limping walking back there.
Yeah.
And that second buck, that totally different buck that we thought was my buck, he was limping the same way. Like he was just like dropping kinda. I don't know if he was like exhausted or something. Because he walked all the way up north, and Grandpa, he's like, uh-oh, that was Cole's deer. He just yelled, he just said that. And then I'm like, are you kidding me? That deer got up and walked all the way up there. And I was like, gosh darn it. Like I was so upset. Like I was like, and then we go track it to see if it was. Sure enough, my deer was down there, laying down, and just stayed. It wasn't that, it was just a totally different buck.
Right there. See his antlers? What do you think, buddy? A 10-pointer. Oh, sweet. What do you think? Set that bow down over on the other side. Yeah, lean it up against him. Get down there and pick his head up. Oh, congratulations, buddy. What a nice deer your first time, buddy. Grandpa's proud of you, man.
Thanks.
Grandpa's real proud of you. Yeah. First buck for Kole Miller. A really nice 10-point. Cole spotted him out in the field. I did a little bit of grunting. Only bad thing was we didn't quite get him on film with the big camera. We got him on film with the Tacticam on the crossbow, which I tell you was a blessing to have. The group that does that Tacticam, thank you for creating such a wonderful product here and a nice camera. He controlled the camera himself. I had to help him get the crossbow set up, so I didn't get a chance to do any videoing. But he did it all by himself, and Tacticam proved it. That I got a good shot, about 15 yards. So anyway,
Here's the ball.
big thank you to Tacticam. Mango broadheads that we use. So sweet. Yeah, pull one of them arrows out of there, Cole. Pull that arrow out of there and show that mango broadhead. Got a complete pass through. And it did the job right there, mango broadhead. And thank them too for the awesome products that they make and put out there.
Thank you.
A little louder.
Thank you.
Okay. And now we got to head back to the truck. We got to pack up here. And we got to carry some stuff up to the truck and drive back down here. Field dressing and everything else. So I think he's pretty excited. First buck ever. So congrats, buddy. Grandpa's
Thanks.
proud of you.
Thanks, Grandpa.
Whew, I gotta catch my breath here. Had to walk all the way back up to get the truck. But way down there. Not underneath that tree, but right there where that waterway is. Right at the very end of the field. Down off through the big bottom. Got tent set up right there underneath that tree. Bucks were out here running around out here in the field. And I thought it was a doe and a yearling. Then all of a sudden another big buck come out here. They were way out here in the middle of this bean field. So I started grunting a little bit. I mean, they were way down off over here. They were probably a good 150 yards away. And matter of fact, as I'm sitting here talking right now, there's a deer right down there coming out in the middle of the field. Unbelievable. We've seen so many deer, and actually there's a deer right there, and he's heading right up towards Kole, is what he's doing. Anyway, had good luck, bruh. I'm so proud of my grandson. He took his time, and he got her done. A nice 10-point buck this morning. So, whew, I'm out of breath. That's kind of a long walk up here. So, we're gonna let you go, and we're gonna get back and drive down. Just got up here, just retrieving my grandson's first crossbow kill. Illinois passed the law, anybody can hunt with a crossbow, and got himself a really nice 10-point buck. But you know, hey, you know, first thing this morning we was up at 4:30, up getting showered. Just tell you, you know, I got the whole line of product of L&M custom scents right here. We had the soap, the shampoo, we had everything. The spray down, got all that stuff worked in. Also, pure whitetails, and you know, use their lure. And I tell you what, we kind of grunted. These bucks were out in the field, and they came in within 15 yards. Didn't have a clue we were hunting out of a tent. But anyway, everybody get out there and check out Pure Whitetail products, and also L&M custom scents that we just use there, that we use for spraying our clothes and washing our clothes and showering before we go out in the woods to just get rid of our scent and stuff. And believe me, Cole, it paid off, didn't it?
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah. So great products. Everybody please get out there and check them out and maybe try some of the product. I swear by them. I got one here probably about a week ago, maybe a little bit longer.
And I just walk over there with so much excitement, and my heart is racing like crazy. And then we get over there, and I got to touch my first deer. I got to field dress my first deer and tag my first deer. And man, that deer, he was really heavy. Like, we couldn't, like, it was just me and Grandpa out there. Like, we didn't have another person out there to help us get it in the truck. That deer was such a big deer that it took us about 10 minutes to get him into the truck. And like, we were probably just laughing the whole time, because like how happy we were that we got this deer. But then we were just like, oh my gosh, we're exhausted from trying to bring that deer into the truck. We finally get him up in there, and I'm calling all my friends, calling my parents, and calling my grandma. And I am, they are texting me like, oh, Grandpa must have shot it. Oh my gosh, Cole, you really shot this deer? And then my mom shows up with the biggest smile I've ever seen her on her face, and me and Grandpa made a memory of a lifetime.